Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. We are going to explore the exciting world of web development. Whether you are a coder or you are just starting your journey, we have got things for everyone. By the way, I am Maaz Iqbal from BCA and I am joined with my co host Atul.
Hello, myself Atul Kumar, and I'm from BCA.
Now, to start things off, let's start with the basics. Atul, can you please tell me what exactly is web development?
As we all know, web development is a process of maintaining and handling the website and web applications. We all know that we have studied also that key websites contain two parts, front end as well as back end. Both are very essential to complete the process of web development. Actually, web development contains a lot of things like building a website, functioning, designing, responsiveness, etc. If we come to front end development, there are a lot of things we can learn and we can teach also, like HTML, the base and the structure of the website, CSS, the decoration part, and the JavaScript, the functioning part. Okay.
So now exactly it is the backbone of everything we see online, we interact online, like from simple pages to complex web applications, right?
Yes, everything, everywhere on the website, we need web development.
Exactly. Perfect. So now can you please tell me what are the core languages a beginner should focus on?
As I already told you, beginner can majorly focus on three main languages or three main things like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These three are very essential and very important to learn. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are the core essentials. As HTML, I already said, HTML is the structure, CSS is the decoration part, and JavaScript is the functioning part. Like if I have a website, the look and feel of the website shows CSS. Where the buttons are located shows HTML, and the JavaScript shows how functional it is. Means if I click a button, what would happen? And if I scroll down, all these things include JS along with HTML and CSS. There are also frameworks also we will talk about later.
Any editors, IDEs you recommend for a beginner that is going to start his journey?
Editors or IDs are the basic thing. If we want to code, then we need a platform to code. And for that, the most famous and most renowned IDE is Visual Studio Code, VS Code. We can also code in Notepad, but it's not that functional. Means uh, we are coding, and if the help, if someone help us while coding, it will be better. Actually, same VS Code does. VS Code does to us. Means VS Code help us to write code, suggest code, even complete our incomplete code or find error bugs in our code. Means if we forgot any simple braces or parentheses, he will remind me in the problem section. If we go to the terminal section, there's a problem section too, where he will remind us how to correct that code and where is the error located, even the line, the word, and what should be done to correct it. As you're getting it.
Yes.
So there Visual Studio Code, we have another options too, like Atom, Notepad plus plus, and there are others too. But Visual Studio Code, I guess, is the better option or the best option for any beginner to go with.
Atul, I heard that people these days using WordPress, right?
Yeah, right.
Full web pages or web interface without doing a single line of coding.
Right. Oh, that's good. I already done that.
Okay.
When I was actually I'm intern also. So my first website was a WordPress website, and I created that using simple drag and drop option. Actually, WordPress is a pre-built or a functional system or the way to create a website, which is also responsive and functional too, and which is very easy to create. And there are also pre-built themes which can be used to create that website. You can uh, you can see WordPress as like any beginner who doesn't know a single line of code can also build a website using WordPress, but he or she need to have a designing skills, and using WordPress we can create it very easily. Like in HTML, we have to code, we have to write the content, span tag, h1, h2, paragraph tag, divs, divisions. There are a lot of things. In WordPress also, there is a section of coders too who want to customize more, but in general, not needed to everyone. We can create website using WordPress very easily as compared to web development. There are also some other options like Wix Studios. Wix Studios even better. Yes. So that's all.
So, beginner, what should you recommend to a beginner to go with WordPress or go to learn in different languages and then do?
Hey, actually, see, this only depends on the aim. If the person want to learn code then build a website, then I will definitely recommend development. Means using Visual Studio Code, you can develop or other IDE. If he or she only wants to build a website, or some professional who want a website to be ready, then he can go to WordPress. But he or she are a coder or learning to code, then he she definitely learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. For basic, there are frameworks too, but for basic, he or she need to learn this, because learning this can give them a edge, or what can I say, the power to build better websites that we cannot create on WordPress too, with more customization option.
Yeah. But I got a question that these days, is there any scope in web development? Because we are seeing that AI is coming and AI is doing all the work like without doing anything. Just have to click, no drag and drop, no coding. Just have to click, and you just have to give him command that I want page like this.
Initially, when I was learning to code, I started with HTML, CSS, then I jumped to, and you heard about Framer. Framer is a very easy tool. You can even drag and drop option. There's also some other tools which where you have to just write the description of your website, or the content, or the number of pages you want, and that AI will generate a basic structure of your website, and you can customize it later. So you can imagine how AI gone crazy.
So my question is that on the basis of this experience, is there any scope for a beginner to?
I get it. If you are a beginner, you can go to through AI also, but if you are a beginner developer, then you have to go through development process, because development process teaches you how to code, why to code, where to design, etc. things, where AI cannot tell you. AI needs only description, that which will decrease your ability to code or to design anything, because AI already designing it, and you have to just describe your website, which is very easy for anyone to describe. So it might not be as your imagination was. So it may be,
It can be more perfect.
it can be more perfect.
So there are scopes, right?
There are scopes
There are
too.
scopes.
As we are also interns, we are heading towards the development process.
Yes.
But development is very crucial. I mean, we are here talking about web development. There are also Android development too, and there are many more scope for better, or we can say best designers or best developers. There is, in today's world, there is no scope for a mediocre or a low designer, because he knows the basic. Perfect. Only 10.
So guys, this is our first episode of web development. We will see you later
Yes,
in our next episode.